Hi, you guys. I have a quick word. I heard the Lord say, tell my people they are anchored in me. They are anchored in me. And like a big ship in the ocean, how the big, huge anchor is way down into the ocean. It could be, I don't know, hundreds of feet deep. Those anchors go down, down, deep. And they hold those big, massive ships in place. And God told me to tell you, you are anchored like that ship. And no matter what your life looks like, no matter how bad it seems, no matter what your struggles are, no matter what you're going through, God says you are anchored in Him. God is I don't know, God's the anchor. He's holding you in place. You're not going to go off into the ocean and drowned, even though it feels like it, even though it seems like it, and you feel like you're alone. You can't handle the pressures of life. God says you're anchored in Him. Don't worry. He's doing a lot behind the scenes. He's going behind you, before you. He said, tell my people that I am with them and they are anchored in me. They are anchored down, they're huckered down, they're just solid. And don't live by what you feel, don't live by what you see, don't live by your emotions, because they can be very deceptive. And people sometimes are deceived by their emotions, and they make bad decisions because their emotions are taking them everywhere. Just like in the ocean, when you're not anchored down and you're out there in the middle of the ocean, thousands of miles in the middle of nowhere, and the ship is going everywhere. Sometimes it's, completely out of control. And that's why God says you're anchored, because when you come into the shore, you're anchored down. When you're out in the ocean, sometimes you're being tossed and thrown all over the place. And God always gives us something to come back and be stable and have that stability and be anchored down. So know that God is working in your life. He's working behind the scenes. You can't see it. You see the 100-foot waves crashing down on you. You see that you're way out to sea, and you feel like you're alone out to sea and there's nobody there but you. You feel like you're going to drown in the ocean. But God says that He's holding you up, just like the water is holding you up. Even though the waves are crashing, the water's holding you up. The water's holding up the big ship. And God says, be at peace and know that He is God. Be at peace and know that He's going to take care of you. All your needs are going to be met. Everything's going to work out for the good. And God says, you're coming in to many blessings. You're going to come into shore. You're going to get off the ship. And God says, and out there is a big world in the land of milk and honey, blessings, miracles, healings. God says, I have gone before you. I know your destiny. I've put you where I want you to be. You're right where I need you to be. If you want to make a decision, consult the Lord. Don't consult Facebook. Don't consult YouTube. Don't consult TikTok. Don't consult Telegram. Don't go to your social media. God says man's wisdom is foolishness to him. Man's wisdom is foolishness to him. God says don't go to your phone for help. Don't go to your encyclopedia for help. Don't go to Google for help. Go to the Lord for your help. Go to the Lord for your help. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great day. Tap the bell, share my video, subscribe. You guys, I could be walking through my house and the Lord says, tell my people they're anchored down. They're anchored down with me. Not to worry. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel afraid. Don't feel like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. Life is difficult, and life is difficult. Come on, we all know that. They've just totally destroyed our world. And I don't want to get into that because that can be another video. But you guys know that God is with you. He is for you, and He is not against you. All right? Spend time with the Lord. Be in relationship with God, and He's going to get you through your battles. And sometimes it feels like Mount Everest when it's actually a little tiny pebble. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Bye.